Ruslan. King's Dream Entertainment. Ruslan. King's Dream and Ruslan.
Holy smokes, you are here. Well, you're not really early on time, but I appreciate you being here on time. If you happen to be watching the replay of this, look in the pinned comment below. This whole intro usually gets trimmed out so you can see when the video starts right below. But since you're here, the person's watching this live, I need you to do me a solid. Make sure you click out of the chat for 2.3 seconds and preemptively, yes, preemptively give this video a like. When you like this video, you tell YouTube that you like it. YouTube shoots it to the moon and good things happen. If you're not subscribed, obviously make sure you're subscribed. The brand new album, Love What You Do, available on all streaming platforms. And so without any further ado, we're now going to start our countdown clock with one of the new songs from the project, Love What You Do. Thank you so much for being here.
Get them sleepy. Everybody trying to live a meaningful life, but have you ever wondered if you wasted your time? They ain't know the struggle, they don't know what it's like. Yeah, I'm pretty exhausted, yeah, I put in the time. It's like work, hustle, grind it till you die, but it's like race, not muscle, and everything I write. I wrote this one for my independence. Go ahead, get your happy ending. I got one shot, this ain't a gimmick. You got one life, watch how you live it. You got one take, only one take. You got one life, why would you waste it? This ain't a gimmick. You got one life, watch how you live it. You got one take, only one take. You got one life, why would you waste it?
Take in one take, moment to notice it's historical. They don't know the process, the prophet, or it's an oracle. No place to lay my head cause the studio stay portable. What good's to gain the world but lose your soul? That ain't rhetorical. I don't give answers to questions that aren't asked. I do take chances, the lessons they aren't fast. Bought my wife a purse but it's never about the bag. We go into the moon, never put haters on blast. Off below my means and stay affordable. Don't need Balenciagas, the saga is what's promotable. Knit together in my mother's womb by the designer of designers. Future so bright that I can't see behind it.
It's like work, hustle, grind until you die, but it's like race, not muscle, and everything I write. I wrote this one for my independence. Go ahead, get your happy ending. I got one shot, this ain't a gimmick. You got one life, watch how you live it. You got one take, only one take. You got one life, why would you waste it? This ain't a gimmick. You got one life, watch how you live it. You got one take, only one take. You got one life, why would you waste it?
King's Dream Entertainment. Ruslan.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live on all platforms, and we are talking about Fan Love Friday, best music you've never heard from the dopest online community, our Patreon community. I cannot wait for you guys to check out some of the new music today. We're gonna jump into a record that I highlighted earlier. If you were here, I interviewed Portia Love and Wande. We're gonna jump into their record, and then we're gonna get into some other records from our own community. So if you're watching this live, make sure you give this video a like and let us know where you're watching this from in the comments section. All right, let's jump into this. Wande, Portia Love. record.
Yeah, holla man, wait for it. I remember all night I used to pray for it. Me and Day was on the grind like a skateboard. I look up to the sky any day, Lord. We ain't even know we was headed straight for it. Hold up, got a message kinda random. This one for the people from the birds to the bando. Ain't no problem big enough that God couldn't handle. Came through, can't lose, fully loaded with the ammo. So don't worry about it. See a hater do the swerve, know you heard about it. We been putting in this work. When you talk this big and your wins this big, everybody about to know about it. So don't worry about it. See a hater do the swerve, know you heard about it. We been putting in this work. When you talk this big and your wins this big, everybody about to know about it. Everybody about to know. We was with that action, but we glad we let it go. He took me my highest when I kept my spirit low. They know we don't even care about who though. I listen to God, now we getting flued out. I'm so glad I waited. Going Super Saiyan in this plan simulated. Look fear in the face, say the top is for the taking. If the dude don't fast, don't pray, we ain't dating. Went from nothing into something, won't he do that? Now we living in the passion like a do-rag. Went from angelic to angelic. Look at how we develop. Pressure, love, and one day you only got it. Yeah, hold it, man, wait for it. I remember all night I used to pray for it. Me and P was on the grind like a skateboard. I look up to the sky any day, Lord. We ain't even know we was headed straight for it. Hello, got a message kinda random. This one for the people from the birds to the bandos. Ain't a problem big enough that God couldn't handle. Came through, can't lose. Fully loaded with the ammo. So don't worry about it. See a hater do the swerve, know you heard about it. We been putting in this work. When you talk this big and your wins this big, everybody about to know about it. So don't worry about it. See a hater do the swerve, know you heard about it. We been putting in this work. When you talk this big and your wins this big, everybody about to know about it. Yeah, let me take it back so they get it. Talking 2013, if we get into specifics. Me and Portia, we was linking, trying to hit them with the spirit. It was one day on the beat, back then they was sleep. Now you know it's time to eat, yeah. It's no division in the building, got the same goal. We on some different, we flowing to say so. They cat fishing, they get a man. We rhythm them with the hooks to show them a better plan. Ay, looking fine, and he said, yeah, I like that. Be online, see the hate, we don't type back. Nah, cause if he said it, then it's done. Call it holy girl, summer days, we chillin' with the sun. So don't worry about it. See a hater do the swerve, know you heard about it. We been putting in this work. When you talk this big and your wins this big, everybody about to know about it. So don't worry about it. See a hater do the swerve, know you heard about it. We been putting in this work. When you talk this big and your wins this big, everybody about to know about it.
It's our own Wande, Portia Love. Let's check out the homie Bizzle. Bizzle just dropped a new song, I think, today with Music Soul Child. If you're watching this live, let us know where you're watching this from.
They could say whatever to you, but I gotta keep it 100 with you and 100. Cause I could say a lot of things, I could even paint you 100 pictures. 100 pictures, yeah. But if I had $1 billion, man, I promise I would leave this place. I would leave this place. If you had it in the bank, would you leave this place?
Mothers crying from bullets flying and bodies dropping. A snitcher dies, so calling for help, not an option. That chopper kicking, that K and get to karate chopping. Like it's a martial artist outside of your mom's apartment. So what you do if you can't call the cops but ain't a gangster? You either take it or you spray the banger. And that ain't real to me, that's fake, dog. What kind of choice is that for us to have to make, dog? Can't even walk and mind your business, you get banged, dog. It's 20 of them and they strapped, run a scrap and get scraped, dog. You just hate the feds cause they gang bigger. You say they racist, but you living like you hate. Real
They
talk.
could say whatever to you, but I gotta keep it 100 with you. Cause I could say a lot of things, I could even paint you 100 pictures. 100 pictures, yeah. But if I had $1 million, man, I promise I would leave this place. I would leave this place. If you had it in the bank, would you leave this place?
The hood may not be what we made it, but it's what we keep it. The white man don't even come round here. And I ain't trying to downplay what was done round here. But look around, dog. All I see is us round here. Some make it out, we call them fake, cause they don't drop by the wave. But if he do, the hater in you just gon' plot on his chain. It's like we hate to see each other winning, unless we winning too. You want what winners got, but you not willing to do what winners do. Killing over tennis shoes, screaming out Black Lives Matter, and I bet they do, till they rockin' red or blue. At times I love the hood, at times I hate it here. They murder sheep, you gotta be a wolf just to make it here.
They can say whatever to you, but I gotta keep it 100 with you. 100 with you. Cause I could say a lot of things, I could even paint you 100 pictures. 100 pictures, yeah. But if I had $1 million, man, I promise I would leave this place. I would leave this place, yeah. If you had it in the bag, would you leave this place? Leave this place.
I remember sitting up in class when it hit us. Me and 2 other cats were chatting about who hood was sicker. That chatting turned to bragging. Next we was all debating, and you can picture all the foolish things that we were saying. My hood crippin' blood, my hood GDs and folks. My hood they kill you quicker, my hood they kill the most. My hood they slinging dope, my hood they squeezing toast. My hood they drive by, my hood they squeezing close. We had the murder capital, but y'all ain't been in years. My hood the kids killing, my hood they killing kids. Fighting over last place, how we came up, bragging about the same stuff we should have been ashamed of.
But I gotta keep it 100 with you, 100 with you. Cause I could say a lot of things, I could even paint you 100 pictures. 100 pictures, yeah. But if I had $1 million, man, I promise I would leave this place. I would leave this place. If you had it in the bag, would you leave this place?
Sheesh. This man Bizzle got Music Soul Child on the record. That's incredible. All right, we finna go to some of your submissions. First up, we got my man Neems. And then after Neems, we got Wayne Classic and Barely Trev. Let's jump into Neems' production. This joint is amazing, man. I love the swing on the drums, like the bounce on the drums is dope. The piano chop is dope. I think the placement of everything is dope. I think you killed this, man. Well done. It's dope to just consistently hear you keep improving, man. So I mess with it, bro, big time.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Get some music out, man. I'm holding you to it. 2022.
January 1st. January 1st.
All right, let's go. Guys, that's the homie Neems. Hey, if you want to submit something, go to, ideally the link is pinned up on YouTube. I'll tell you that much, okay? So some of the platforms get a little weird. So go into YouTube, but if you're trying to just get through, go to Patreon, patreon.com/KingsDream. And it's the $30 tier to submit something, okay? And that gets you in the Zoom call, gets you access to the submissions regularly. So do that. It's not too late to submit if you want to submit. All right, let's go to the homie. I think Barely Trev is next. Boom, let's do that. Where's he at? Where's Barely Trev? Just had him. There he is. My mouse is acting weird. Give me 1 second, guys. And then, oh, we got a video? Okay, and right after Barely Trev, we got Josh. Okay, so. So glad I didn't let my Patreon payment lapse. Yeah. Patreon went up, man. Price went up, and it's gonna keep going up because I feel like the more we raise the price, the better the quality gets. And so yeah, shout out to you guys that are grandfathered in. Some of you guys are still at like the $5 here because you've been here so long. So kudos to you. Okay, we got Barely Trev. Is it supposed to be quiet? Oh, okay.
Stop me if I ever act like it was my fault. Maybe I was stuck between my head and my heart. I still smell your perfume on my shirt, you slept inside. Maybe you were stuck with more of yours and less of mine. I was comfortable in silence, should we break it up? You asked me what I did tonight and I would make it up. Sorry if I'm not the man I was inside your head. Maybe I was stuck between what was said and unsaid. Let's get stuck. Let's get stuck.
This is dope.
Do you wanna get stuck?
Come on.
Let's get stuck. Maybe I'm down, but I feel this way about you. I can't imagine life with regret. Maybe I'm proud, but I know you've never felt like you did when I kissed you on your head. Maybe I'm foolish, but I couldn't make this hard on the both of us. I'm all the way back. Maybe I'm stuck, 'cause your distance is the only reason I could stay here instead. Maybe I'm stuck. Maybe you're the reason I'm in this parking lot singing to myself. Maybe I'm stuck, 'cause if distance is the only reason I could stay here instead. Maybe I'm down, but I feel this way about you. I can't imagine life with regret. Maybe I'm proud, but I know you've never felt like you did when I kissed you on your head. Maybe I'm foolish, but I couldn't make this hard on the both of us. I'm all the way back. Maybe I'm stuck, 'cause your distance is the only reason I could stay here instead. Did you dance in the sunset and play that song that makes you feel like you're floating inside? Did you find your life that fills you? Does this song make you feel like you're floating tonight? Did you dance in the sunset and play that song that makes you feel like you're floating inside? Did you find your life that fills you? Does this song make you feel like you're floating tonight?
Yeah.
Let's get stuck.
Yeah, man.
Do you wanna get stuck? Maybe I'm stuck.
Bro, well done, man. That was awesome. You switched the whole vibe up, my guy.
Yeah. Thanks, man. Thank you.
Is this the hard pivot, like this style of music now, or is you just kind of experimenting?
I think it's a hard pivot, honestly.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Wow, you were making really good rap music, and this is like totally different.
I know. I finally like at the point where I feel comfortable enough on guitar to like really make good music with it. So I've just been writing songs on it like crazy. I have like 100 songs written on the guitar.
Wow.
So yeah, man.
That's crazy, because your other stuff, let me play some of the other stuff from 5 months ago so people have some context.
And what I've learned, the hardest part was patience. Got peace of mind and made my heart adjacent. And I felt the spirit in me when I started praying. Can't fall whatever card I'm facing, cause I am who I am, it gets hard to fake it. Only post.
I think you gotta still drop some verses, man. I don't think you can leave the rap yet. That's not right. That ain't right, my guy. I think you still gotta work in some bars, bro. I think you gotta like add a flip. Maybe I'm stuck. Boom, like I think that'd be hard, bro. And I think that'll make your sound and your thing that more valuable in the marketplace because it's so different.
Word. Okay. Yeah, I can go back and forth.
Because you're still a great rapper, bro.
On my artist pages, try and buy a house in a far oasis. Hard days heavy, can't find the one cause my heart stay empty. Phone stays on silent, so you know I.
Was that the last rap track you dropped?
That was just on YouTube.
Oh no, is this Nate, Dunk, and JJ?
Yeah, the Ditto was probably the last like rap.
This one's crazy.
Y'all be on the bench, I take reps on. Put me right next to Oprah, dog. The homie God said we both up the echelon. Somebody get a paramedic, I ain't got it like that. I'll be looking where to get it, y'all be looking like rats. Try and go where the brothers, I ain't meant it like that. But no, yeah, I meant it like that. Talking heavy about a serious dream. Y'all have fun with that pyramid scheme. The top ain't as cool as appearances seem. The only hip hop is lyricist team. I grew a little beard, all of a sudden I'm here. And I use both hands when I steer. And I made no plans for the year. And I got 4 bands for the streams. And I'm still gonna dance in the mirror. I'm a fashion icon. The flashing lights on. The track is my song. The map is my lawn. I mowed the grass, standing back to pythons to bite the style. So I packed the ice on and ask advice on the man that wipes all the past and my wrongs. The afterlife's all we pass the time for. The rap ain't my goal. I'm just what I call a vessel.
Who gon' tell him? Double tree, 4 seasons with the fellas. I don't even gotta move a hand for the beef. I just send a release and my goons gon' get them. Two-tone like the whip gray with the blue chrome FaceTime.
That dude's voice is so fire. I'm trying to see some of this performance footage. Hold on.
All right, y'all. Yep. Arrive.
Is the actual performance footage? Here we go.
Shoot for the stars, antenna. And it's all God, I ain't never getting backwards. And it be dog like kennel. Been a long time, I ain't let up. Parking outside with the jet up. And I hear a lot of y'all talking about cooking up hits, but you ain't get the bread up. Peel off on the road when the sun is up, I stand out like.
So did you do the rock stuff at this show or no?
I did like one song kind of as a preview, yeah.
We out here.
God, I'm trying to see this one.
I actually.
Word up, man. Well done, bro.
Yeah, thank you.
Well done.
I'm excited for it.
Yeah, my only thing I would say is keep infusing the hip hop in it, because I think music is becoming more genre-less. So instead of like hard pivoting while still being a good rapper and then like you just stop rapping, like I think you infuse your strengths into this new venture that you're doing. I think that would make you more like the most unique you could possibly be. And I think that's what's going to win in terms of breaking through, is like how unique is the value proposition of your art.
Yeah. And everyone kind of like, if you're a hip hop fan, you're not like not a fan of rock music nowadays. It's kind of like everyone kind of just, I feel like, likes everything. So
Right. Exactly. Yeah. It's not as like,
siloed. Kinda.
Yeah. People have broad tastes, I think. So yeah, man. Well done, bro. Well done. I'm super excited to hear new stuff from you, bro.
For sure. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Appreciate you. Guys, that's Barely Trev. We're going to keep it moving. I think we got Josh next. Where's Josh? Josh Martin. And let's jump in to his submission. If you guys want to submit something, the link.
Glory
up, Josh. Good job, man. So everybody's switching it up tonight. I don't know what to make of all this. There's something in the water. I like this a lot. I think this sounds really cool, but it sounds more like a demo, like a scratch vocal, scratch mix. So my advice would just be to button it up. You know what I mean? Maybe re-record some of the vocals, maybe add some pitch correction, glue together the mix a little bit. I mean, this sounds really, really raw. And so I just would want it to sound a bit more polished and clean.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I like the melody, though. I think the melody's strong, and I like the idea.
All right, cool. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, you too, bro.
It's Josh Martin, ladies and gentlemen. If you're watching this live, give this video a like for the YouTube algorithm. That really does help a lot. If you want to submit something, it is pinned up in the YouTube chat at the $30 tier, and it will get you access into the call and all that good stuff. So we got the homie Laith LaRue in the house. He's been very consistent lately, submitting something almost weekly, I feel like. Let's check him out.
Different people don't come from. I know the music is sad, but the music reflects where I'm at. So that don't make a lot of sense. You think my life is easy? You ain't talking to me. You can stop by pitch a tent. I'll say it now and I'll say it again. Looking at someone's position in life and assuming that you knew exactly how everything went. Meanwhile, you're sitting there ignorant, thinking that they ain't got runs in advance. See now, if you ain't gonna talk to me, keep my name out of your mouth, not again. Who do these people be thinking I am? Everyone's like, well, we all gotta.
My man Laith switching it up. We doing happy songs now. What is happening? Bro, I like this, man. I think, first of all, that cadence you hit is fire. You've been really crushing those cadences. Like, that whole sequence was dope, but the visual is cool.
Thank you.
The content is different. I like it. And even, like, a nod to the other music, you know, the other content. I really like this. I think the only thing that weirds me out about this record that makes it a little distracting is just the production of the guitar. The guitar is like panned all over the place, and they can't hear it on YouTube because it's in mono, but I'm hearing it like super stereo. And so I don't know what you're recording, but in Reason, there's this knob that you can just take your track, your stereo track, and turn it to a mono track. So it just puts everything center. So that would have been the only thing I would have done different, is like, it just made it distracting to listen to you, and I feel like you're the star of this record. Instead, I'm like hearing this guitar float around through the left speaker, the far right. It was this very like 3D guitar, and so, or it's not a guitar. What is that? Like it's not a banjo. It's a
ukulele.
Ukulele, yeah, the ukulele. So I just wish the ukulele was just centered and everything was centered, so that I could actually like just focus on what you're doing. And that's how you guys heard it on YouTube. But so that would really be my only like feedback on this, is like it's really good. Just the mix of the guitar was just a bit all over the place, in my opinion.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I appreciate that.
Word up, man. I appreciate you, man. I like this new sound, my guy.
Oh, thank you.
And I got to get out to Austin and see you, man. I'm gonna see what's up with South by Southwest next year, because that might be a thing.
That'd be awesome. Looking forward to it.
All right, brother. Laith LaRue, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody said I should stream the Red Sox game. I can't do that, man. Last time I did that was the NBA Finals, and your boy caught a community strike on YouTube, which is not good. So yeah, can't do that. You should just pull up a separate screen. We're gonna go to my man Wayne Classic here in just a second. Let me get him situated. Shout out to all the submissions, man. There's some really good music being submitted tonight. If you're watching this live, guys, click out of the chat for 2.3 seconds. Give this video a like. That really does help with the algorithm. And you notice that as you guys give this video a like, it will you'll see more people pile into the live stream. Let's see, have you smashed the like button? I'm gonna put up a poll for you guys so you don't forget to give this video a like. All right, we're gonna go to Wayne Classic, and let's jump in.
Yeah, we just think it's all fun, huh? It's like from the top, we don't see the problem, nah. We just getting paid, we just need the commas. I don't see the problem, nah, You should see the views from the roof. Yeah, I just tryna get my money straight. Presidential with my running mate. Top off and only for the roof. Yeah, I just tryna get my money straight. Presidential with my running mate. Top off and only for the roof. My moves make profits from my pockets. So much clothes I can't fit nothing else in my closet. Hit the road, switching lanes, pick a boat, pick a plane. I need options, not worried about what it costs. Can't fit none of this in my coffin. If I did, then that'd be foolish. It's a science from atom to nucleus, so what made my anatomy do this? It's a pattern, I'm bad at the fullest, and I need a new battery, true this. And it feel like a battle I'm losing, but I still be like, whatever. Yeah, we just think it's all fun, huh? It's like from the top, we don't see the problem, nah. We just getting paid, we just need the commas. I don't see the problem, nah, You should see the views from the roof. Yeah, I just tryna get my money straight. Presidential with my running mate. Top off and only for the roof. Yeah, I just tryna get my money straight. Presidential with my running mate. Top off and only for the roof. Yeah, they say the key to rising's take a beat and leave it a crime scene. Mix money with speed and timing, but I'm finding it's the blind leading the blind, but we never mind. It's fine with me, never mind. No time for reading the signs. Like, can I be doing this wrong? Nah, I can see the whole world in my rear view. This the American dream. If you broke, you the one with the issue. If I could only have one thing, I would make the whole world do my dishes. And I know that's offensive, but I'll be like, whatever. Yeah, we just think it's all fun, huh? It's like from the top, we don't see the problem, nah. We just getting paid, we just need the commas. I don't see the problem, nah, You should see the views from the roof. Yeah, I just tryna get my money straight. Presidential with my running mate. Top off and only for the roof. Yeah, I just tryna get my money straight. Presidential with my running mate. Top off and only for the roof.
Yo, Wayne Classic. We doing, I see you. We doing R&B rap now. Okay. Okay, so I know you wanted feedback for the mix. I'll give you the overall feedback. I really like this. I like the cadences, the tones, the approach to it. I think the line, you should see the views from the roof, is a very strong line. And I wish you would have said that more. So you should see the roof on the roof. You should see the roof on the roof. Like I think that needed to repeat instead of you just roof. I think you should repeat that line at least one more time in the hook.
Okay.
Maybe
after.
Yes. So maybe the first time. Hold on. Let me play the hook back.
The American dream is just fun, huh? It's like from the top, now we see the problem. Just see the views from the roof. Yeah, I just tryna get my money straight. Presidential with my running mate. Top off and only for the roof.
And then this time, repeat it.
I just tryna get my money straight. Presidential with my running mate.
You should see the roof on the roof. That's what I would do. Just because that's such a fun line to say, I feel like. So the mix on this is pretty rough. It sounds like this is one of your first times cutting vocals, and so you actually got the beat kind of suffocated and really tucked. So I would say for starters, push the beat up, and then I say the second thing is pitch correction, like manual pitch correction. So I can't tell what DAW you're in. Is that Logic behind you?
It's Logic, yeah.
I would really master flex pitch. It's already built in, and manually note by note correct every single note of you singing. Then add the pitch correction.
Okay.
The auto tune, or which pitch corrector are you gonna use?
Yeah, I'm gonna use Flex Tune, and I actually use the pitch correction in Logic as well.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. So I would do that, and that would really be it. I mean, I would talk to Conscience and kind of see what his workflow is, but I think you pitch correcting those vocals and just letting them sit more in the music and not on top of the music. Everything sits on top of the music right now. But that really be it. I think I'm very impressed with you. The writing on this is pretty cool, and the cadences on this are pretty cool. So I think the mixing is just you kind of like minor tweaks, you know what I mean, and like really getting the notes clean, and then compression, that sort of thing. Just the vocal is nice and glued together.
Glued into the beat.
Yes,
it's just sitting on top right now.
It's sitting on top. Yeah, and that's what happens is producers who are very confident usually will make their beats really loud when rappers work on them and they're mixing, but when they're singing on them, they're like, I'm gonna push my vocal way up. You know what I mean? So it's not an uncommon thing to kind of like favor the vocal when you're just getting started doing vocals,
And I was actually overcompensating because I didn't want to like the beat to be the star.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like trying to consciously make sure that the vocals were present, but I think I just took it too far.
The thing about that beat is it's such a dope, simple, clean beat that I don't think the beat is going to be the star. I think the beat is simple enough that your vocal is going to be the star regardless, but you can kind of have the vocals sit in the beat a bit more, in my opinion.
Indeed.
Because there's no real mids like fighting with your vocal. Like it's not like you got these horn sections or piano that's conflicting with what you're doing vocally. The beat is just really, really bouncy low end and some like atmosphere sounds. Like let me pull it back,
Problem now, we just getting paid, we just need the commas. I don't see the problem.
Yeah, I feel like everything is nice and separated from the frequencies of your vocal.
Cool.
So well done, brother. Well done.
Appreciate you,
man. Guys, that's Wayne Classic. After Wayne Classic, we got Jonathan and Hero SE in just a second. But first, we're going to take a quick little break to make sure you guys know of a free training I have in the description of this video.
King's Dream Entertainment. Ruslan.
A frequently asked question I get from creators of all kinds, rappers, singers, producers, TikTokers, preachers, pastors, is how do I find my niche? How do I find my voice? And I would say it's an intersection of a few things. What are you passionate about? What are you good at? And what opportunities are there in the marketplace right now? So the things that actually got me to grow the most were the things, believe it or not, I didn't want to talk about on my YouTube channel. Specifically, going deeper in my faith, talking about social issues and talking about political issues. Didn't want to talk about it, but as I reflected and I started making more of that kind of content, I discovered, wow, I'm actually passionate about this stuff. Not a lot of people are talking about the nuance in these issues, and I'm actually pretty good at it, and there's a need for it in the marketplace. So how do you find your voice, find your niche? Maybe it's an intersection of something. Maybe you're freaking hilarious and you're super duper funny and you got this wit about you and this charm about you. And so, hey, maybe you tell Bible stories, but with your spin on it in terms of adding your personality and your flavor on it. Obviously not changing the Bible stories. We're gonna let the Bible preach the Bible itself, but infusing your personality and your strengths, skill stacking different abilities you have on top of each other. A funny songwriter, maybe humor is your thing, or maybe you're a gamer that plays video games and freestyles. That is how I would be thinking about what are some things that you're good at, what are some things that you're passionate about, and what are some areas of opportunity in the marketplace right now. If you found that last segment helpful, before we jump back into the stream, I want to tell you about a free resource I put together for you on how I learned to find my voice in the YouTube space and how to find your niche. So that is above in the cards or down below in the description. Sign up for it now, completely free training.
King's Dream Entertainment. Ruslan.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with more best music you've never heard from the dopest online community in all the land. If you want to get your music heard tonight, there's still room at the $30 a month tier on Patreon, so you should hop in. They get you access to the Zoom call and weekly submissions. except when there's like an event or I'm out of town or something like that, which is what happened last week. I was at Flavor Fest. Super duper dope event, man. I highly recommend it if you are a follower of Jesus and into music. You should be there. All right. We got folks all the way from South Africa. Respect. All right, let's jump into Jonathan Avina. And then after that, we got Hero SC and Usla. Okay.
Oh no, oh Lord, I thought I let this thing go a long time ago. My heart is wasted, waiting for healing. Wasted, waiting for healing. Said you wanna talk when I need you, ain't got time. Said you with me here forever, well, wanna see that when I die. Lately I've been hearing drama, but I'ma need all of that aside. Mike's calling my phone, but I know the devil a lie, yeah. I know the devil a lie, yeah. Started speaking about my life, got my mama mortified. And look, I know it hurts when you hear these words, yeah. Hard to tell that you wanna cry, but believe me, surprise me when these people live my life, see it. They still in disbelief like I'm not next. Girl loves God, no I'm not stressed. Big moon, no sin, that's a place. Big moon, no sin, that's a place. Yeah, 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 that's a place. Yeah. Yeah. And you know, yeah, where we come from, oh, yeah. Where we been, oh, yeah, yeah. Where I'm headed, yeah, yeah. Where I am, yeah. Yeah. Hazel, no, you know you do it. Oh no, oh Lord, I thought I let this thing go a long time ago. My heart is wasted, waiting for healing. Wasted, waiting for
Yo, Jonathan, I really like this record, man. I think the melody's good. I think the writing is good. The production is good. I think the only thing I would have wanted a bit more of is just your vocal to be a bit more floaty with some reverb, echo, the hook specifically. Oh no, no, right? And I think I would have loved to hear, a harmony at some point, like maybe towards the end, because it's a very lower tone. I think had you gone up for a harmony, even if you could have like just put some sauce and auto-tune on the harmony, I think that could have definitely brought out the emotion a bit more. Because it's very low, versus oh no, like something higher up. I think would have been even just an octave. I think would have been dope on probably the last hook. But that would really be my only feedback, man. I think this is a really cool song. It feels good. It's simple. The writing is dope. The mix is good. The production's good. Like, I think it's really good. Just don't be afraid to experiment with your vocal. I think you have a strong voice, and don't be afraid to push your range a little bit. It seems like you're still contained and kind of too careful, I would say, in your range. Don't be afraid to try higher ranges, because I think the higher you go, especially with falsetto, it's going to feel more emotional.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, 100%, man. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I think I definitely do correlate to what you're saying. I know I can go higher, but I feel like I'm gonna ruin the song if I just experiment a little
That's
more,
what pitch correction is for. That's what auto-tune is for.
Yeah, you're right. I think I'm at a point where like it's dope to experiment. Like even if it sounds bad, like at least we'll know it sounds bad, right?
Right. Yeah. So that would really be my advice, man. Just experiment. Don't be afraid. Try different things.
Thanks. Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you, Jonathan. Thank you so much, brother. Man, what a night of submissions so far. Wow, this is a very solid night of submissions. If you're watching this live, guys, give this video a like. It helps a ton with the algorithm. It'll get more people in here. We're gonna go to my brother Hero SE here in just a sec. Let's jump in. I like that color.
I done been high, I done been low, I been all over the road. I ain't gonna lie, I could've chose better, but it's all I know. I got a feeling I've been here, feel like I've been here before. I wonder why am I still here, swear I've been trying to grow. I gotta stay on my feet now, I gotta water the seed now. Everyone's counting on me now, I gotta carry the load. I am no longer the old me, I've been doing what they don't see. Working every day on no sleep, I gotta get up and go. All of my woes, give me all of my goals. My past follow me close, friends and foes falling down like dominoes. Been living life on my toes, the weather's so cold, I just let the heater blow. I don't even need a coat, could be 33 below. I never been froze, I keep a steady pace. Wake up and meditate, I long for a better place than this. I really never weighed the risk, cause I would rather take it all and try to see what greatness is. I'm never settling, I try to keep it benevolent. What they thinking is irrelevant. I done been high, I done been low, I been all over the road. I ain't gonna lie, I could've chose better, but it's all I know. I got a feeling I've been here, feel like I've been here before. I wonder why am I still here, swear I've been trying to grow. I gotta stay on my feet now, I gotta water the seed now. Everyone's counting on me now, I gotta carry the load. I am no longer the old me, I've been doing what they don't see. Working every day on no sleep, I gotta get up and go. Legends never die, I never set aside my pride. My head is high, I let them look inside my mind. I never hide what I'm thinking, cause life passes by in the blink of an eye. So I cut back on all the smoking and drinking and taking each small moment. Keep making waves to the boat sinking, headed to the promised land, and I pray that I don't jinx us. But then again, luck really don't mean much. Nah. I done been high, I done been low, I been all over the road. I ain't gonna lie, I could've chose better, but it's all I know. I got a feeling I've been here, feel like I've been here before. I wonder why am I still here, swear I've been trying to grow. I gotta stay on my feet now, I gotta water the seed now. Everyone's counting on me now, I gotta carry the load. I am no longer the old me, I've been doing what they don't see. Working every day on no sleep, I gotta get up and go. All the responsibility really been killing me, but it's been pushing me too. Adrenaline pulling me through, do what I do. Look at how much I done grew. Finna be touching the roof soon, I better move. Honest and bigger and better than all of you way too repetitive, always so negative. I ain't in it for the benefits, I'ma show you what a legend is. I'm never falling, while my back against the wall I go on and I try not to dwell on it, living the moment instead. Can't let it go to my head, I gotta be focused. I know people losing sight of they hopeless, that's why I wrote this. I done been high, I done been low, I been all over the road. I ain't gonna lie, I could've chose better, but it's all I know. I got a feeling I've been here, feel like I've been here before. I wonder why am I still here, swear I've been trying to grow. I gotta stay on my feet now, I gotta water the seed now. Everyone's counting on me now, I gotta carry the load. I am no longer the old me, I've been doing what they don't see. Working every day on no sleep, I gotta get up and go.
Yeah, man. Very well done, bro. Very, very well done.
Appreciate it.
I like how you added the timestamps there. That's a smart little hack for YouTube to to have more information to work with the lyrics there. That's dope. I like how you did that.
Appreciate it.
The song is crazy. The record, the beat, everything about this is dope. My only feedback: did you shoot this on an iPhone or what did you shoot this on?
I actually did shoot it on an iPhone. I have a DSLR camera, but I found the focus on my iPhone's a lot better.
Yep. So here's the only thing you got to do. Always, what did you edit this on?
I edited this on Final Cut Pro.
Okay. Always export at 24 frames. 24 frames is that cinematic look. Like I'm pretty sure I'm streaming at 24 frames right now. So when you stream at 60 frames, it gives you that, it gives you more of like a, how do I explain it? I'm verifying what I'm streaming at right now because I'm actually really curious. I'm streaming at 1080, 24 frames. So 24 frames is closer to like the movie feel, like how a movie feels. 60 frames is how like broadcast news feels, or like ESPN or sports. It almost looks too clear, and it doesn't. It's like weird. So they saw this at 24 frames because everything is coming into my program and going out at 24 frames. But I see it, and it feels like it's a little. It's just too much information, and it looks a little too clear, if that makes sense. So just always export at 24 frames. Set your project files at 24 frames, and you'll notice instantly how different it feels versus 60 frames.
Gotcha. So everything else in the video other than 24 frames,
fire.
Think is good. Okay.
Yeah, fire.
So honestly, I'm trying to do this. So I've started my marketing agency to the point where I'm paying my bills with that, and I have enough time now. What I want to do is go the Nick D route, really, the whole bi-weekly video thing for an extended period of time.
Yep.
I'm also wanting to, because I do content creation for small businesses, start potentially doing videos for other artists, kind of, like a video production on the side thing. Do you think the quality is good enough to charge for?
I do think the quality is good enough to charge for. However, I don't know if you showing up to an iPhone with an iPhone is going to create that perception. So there's like little things we do when we're shooting videos and we're building clients to make, it's gonna sound whack, but like to make things look bigger than they are. So like, for example, like all of my lights that I have around me, and I have 4, cost under $200 a light, right? And they are great lights. But if like Zach were to show up and shoot like $1,000 music video, which he doesn't do those anymore, but just hypothetically, he would show up with a light that looks big and makes a statement and like is over the top. And that light is still a utility, but the truth is you can get the same look out of a $200 light that you can get out of an $800 light or a $1,000 light. You can get a very similar look out of a brand new iPhone as you can out of a DSLR if you know how to edit and you know how to color grade and all those sort of things, right? You can get very, very similar looks. But if you're charging someone, I don't know if you can get away with pulling up with an iPhone, because then they're gonna be like, "Wait, what are you doing?" Like, I could shoot this on my iPhone, right? They're not understanding your eye, the pacing of the edit, the actual edit, the color grade. They're not understanding everything else that goes into it.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Yeah, you want to look like a production agency and not like some random dude.
Unless you're doing stuff for people that understand. Like if you were local and I hired you to do my TikTok because you have a proof of concept on TikTok, meaning you've grown to 100,000 on your own TikTok, you're crushing it, and you're like, bro, I know how to master TikTok, I'll come up, I'll do your TikTok. And then that I, as a creative, understand we're shooting on the iPhone on purpose. We're trying to make it look relatable and approachable versus like shooting TikToks on a DSLR, which that's a whole nother, like, you could split hairs about that because there's creators that shoot on really nice cameras and there's creators that shoot on iPhones, and they both can succeed. But hypothetically, if that was the strategy for someone like me, that would be different than like a rapper in your town that's like, bro, I want a great video, and you're like, okay, it's $1,000, and then you show up and shoot it with an iPhone. I think that might be problematic.
Right, definitely. I had one more quick question if you have time.
Yeah.
I took a break from the YouTube. I don't know if you remember. I used to have the long hair.
Yep.
I cut it.
Yeah, you're all clean cut. I like it.
Appreciate it. I want to get back into it, and I want to get into, I've been for the past couple of years like really, really deeply studying apologetics.
Okay.
And I feel like I want to teach that in an appealing way. Do you feel like that should be a separate channel? Do you feel like that would push away? Because my music, while I do mention Jesus in my music at times, it's not overtly just always I mean, quote unquote Christian hip hop.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So I don't want to alienate. One of the things that I've always resonated with that Jesus said with it's not the healthy who need a doctor, but the sick. And I feel like connect with people who don't believe a bit more than people who already do. So I'm trying to find this balance of how I can do that. And I don't know if you have any ideas.
Yeah, so I wouldn't do a separate channel yet, just because you haven't grown on one channel all the way through. So there's nothing wrong with pivoting on a channel, right? There's nothing wrong with pivoting on a channel. You have this channel. Is this your main channel?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, 319 subscribers, it's not the end of the world if you completely change your content strategy. So one, I would say that. Two, I would say, because of how the YouTube algorithm is set up, if you understand disruptive value and good and just good SEO, you'll still be able to reach non-Christians. There's a good amount of skeptics and non-Christians or deconstructing Christians or reconstructing Christians that watch my channels, my channel by sheer volume of how I do my SEO, right? Gotcha. So because I do related trending topics, people are going to come just because I have a great thumbnail. They look at the length of the video, great thumbnail. Oh, this dude is cool. And so that I do that by proxy. So I'll give you a practical example. Like I have 2 Dave Chappelle videos that are doing well right now. I think one of them's at 10,000 views. Neither of those videos I'm like directly preaching about Jesus, right? And there's even people in the comment section like, wait, why are you saying that this is cool that non-Christians are, standing up for the things that Dave Chappelle is standing up for? They don't even understand that like my primary niche is Christian content, right? They don't even get it because they're probably not even Christians, or maybe they're casual Christians or like cultural Christians. They don't even understand what the context of that is. And so that's what I mean by like, if you understand how the algorithm works and you do pivot to apologetics and music, like you have one channel where you drop music sometimes and then you drop apologetics. The world today is way broader than like, you're a Christian YouTuber that only talks about Christian rap and Christian things, right? That I think people are a bit more smarter as well, right? Like, so I would say, yeah, don't think so binary and linear about that. Like you can do both. Right. You could do music that's from a Christian perspective and do apologetics and never have to and not brand yourself as a Christian rapper. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, there's people who discover my channel that have no concept of Christian rap, and through my channel will hear about Flavor Fest and show up to a Christian rap conference and didn't know any of that existed because they saw me on Alan Parr's channel or they saw me do a Joe Rogan review, and then they discover the rest of what I do. Then they discover Christian rap. Then they go to Flavor Fest, which is a Christian rap conference, right? That's how spread out, and they don't know anything. Like they never even heard of they may have heard of Lecrae, right? So I think the world is changing and it's evolving, and so it's not this like hard line. Like, bro, if you brand yourself as a Christian rap artist, it's a rap. I don't think you have to brand yourself as a Christian rap artist if you don't want to. And I think you can do apologetics without you being now exclusively in the Christian YouTube sphere. Like, I don't think I'm exclusively in the Christian YouTube sphere. My videos do have crossover with other pockets. Definitely. You know what I mean? And so I think, but you don't want to go too broad, obviously. But I think if you're doing music, your music, apologetics, and then I know you were really big on like the self-help books and like self-help. Those are all congruent things. That's like, that's like the Christian version of Jordan Peterson who raps. Like, that's not that wild, right? Like, it's a lot of self-help, build yourself up, but like now you're actually apologetics and you're firm on Jesus and the resurrection, and then you also rap. Like, that's not that wild of a niche.
Gotcha.
In my opinion. Awesome. But you have to be sober that the more unique your channel is, the longer it's going to take you to grow it.
Exactly. Yeah.
But the beauty in that is you build more depth. So there's what I mean is this: there are people who have 3 times, 4 times the amount of subscribers that I do, but don't get the views that I get and don't have the support I have on Patreon. So they have a broader net, but they're playing within these like very 2015, 2016 YouTube rules. And so they have a lot more subscribers than I do, but they don't have the depth and the support that I do, right? So there is a give and take. Like if you have something that's super duper unique, but you can grow to 500 Patreon with only 10,000 subscribers, like you're winning. Who gives a crap about how many subscribers you have? That's a phenomenal conversion rate, and that's always been my case, bro. Like I remember having 15,000 subscribers, 10,000 subscribers, and having like 300 Patreon or 250 Patrons, and it was like, how are you able to do this? It's because my thing is so unique to the value that when people find it and they get a hold of it, they're like, this is my guy, this is my tribe, these are the people I'm connected to. You can build the same thing out.
Yeah. Dope, man. I appreciate the insight. Is there any way at some point, another time, we could like talk more in depth about this specifically? I don't want to take up the whole stream. But.
Just DM me and I'll answer as much as I can. I don't do a ton of like one-on-one stuff, but yeah, just DM me.
All right. Appreciate you, man.
All right, brother. Appreciate you. Man, the world is changing, ladies and gentlemen. The world is changing. You can do some really cool stuff and build your own little space on the internet without having to play by anybody's rules, and that should make you grateful. Make all of us grateful. All right, we got the homie Islu. Let's get it. Well done, man. I think this is the first thing you submitted without vocals on it, bro. I mess with it, man. I think it's fire.
Appreciate it, yeah. This is the second one. The first one was like a while back. It's like a month or so ago.
Got you. Yeah, I like your sound selection and specifically the way that 808 hits. It's a really it's a really dope sound that you picked, and it feels big without being distorted. You know, and I think with 808s, that's a tricky thing to do because you want loudness, which actually isn't low end, but you also want, you know, that low end punch. So I think you found a good balance there.
Right. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for your submission. That's Islu, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's see. We got, who's next? I think Just Raised, who is not here. Maddie on the Mix is here. We're going to go to Maddie on the Mix. After Maddie on the Mix, we got Spencer. Guys, I want to let you guys know. Why am I out of focus? What are we doing? What are we doing, SL3? I want to let you guys know about an upcoming course that I'm doing. That's free, by the way, and by free I do mean free. It's called Freedom Forming Habits, mastermyhabits.com, www.mastermyhabits.com. And what it is it's really helping people go through from being addicted to pornography, being addicted to unhealthy lifestyle choices, to freedom forming habits, documenting my journey, this whole thing. So if you sign up for it, the moment you sign up for it, you get access to a playlist of a ton of videos I've already made about my own journey and how I found freedom. And eventually, we're dropping a free course that you will have first immediate access to. So I want to let you guys know about this. It is available to sign up. If you want to submit your music, the link is pinned up, Dylan Hall. The link is pinned up. It's the $30 tier on Patreon. The price just went up. What's that saying? Today's price isn't yesterday's price. $30 a month. Patreon tier gets you into Zoom calls. We do this weekly. Yeah, man. So that's available right now. Trap how to videos all over YouTube. I don't understand what you're saying. Okay.
I asked him.
Okay. Yeah. Them kicks. Somebody been working on his kicks.
A little bit.
I like it. Yeah. Yeah, man. Maddie been cooking. Maddie been cooking. I like it, man. I think it's really dope. That might be the best thing I've heard from you in terms of just the overall placement of sounds. Yeah, man, that's really dope, bro. I really like it. You know, I think with you had solid like arrangement and build up, but like the gain staging of your sounds, I think, is what was missing. So those drums wouldn't knock as hard. So I think I really like this. I think I would double down on this personally.
Right on, man. I appreciate you, you know, just kind of being relentless about telling me about the drums, because that's usually the first thing once I get back to a track. I'm like, all right, let me make sure these drums are straight.
Come on.
And in particular, the kicks.
The kicks.
Because, you know, there's a way, I'm always afraid that they're going to get distorted, but, you know, I'm finally kind of learning how to EQ them in a way that they can just thump without, you know, you ended up completely clipping.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. A lot of times it's honestly turning the other sounds down and letting the kicks be more present, you know, because I think a lot of times we do everything so loud in the DAW. And so everything is loud, and then you forget just the basics of gain staging, which is like turn everything down first. Turn everything down and let that kick drive the track, man. So
that's it.
Well done, brother.
Thanks, man. Real quick, I have another version of this.
Okay.
And it's got these little sleigh bells on it.
Fire.
And I was thinking, I wonder if I could release this like a Christmas
absolutely.
joint.
You should absolutely.
I feel like it had a Christmas feel to it.
Get that on Spotify with the bells. Yeah, because there's going to be people like, this is the time to get something on Spotify to have that like Christmas feel with the bells and potentially cut through some of those like, you know, I'm sure there's going to be some like cool like meditation Christmas playlist or lo-fi Christmas play. Like this would be the time to get that up.
Yeah, cool, man. Appreciate you. Thanks.
Yeah, man. Well done, brother. Maddie on the mix, man. It's so dope to just hear brothers level up their game, man. It's very inspiring. It makes me want to make beats all day, and I haven't been able to, unfortunately, but I will. So shout out to Maddie on the mix. In a second, we're gonna go to Spencer. Let me get him pinned up here. But before that, I'm gonna drop a quick commercial break for you guys, and then and we're gonna be right back.
Kingstream Entertainment. Ruslan.
One of the most frequently asked questions I get from Christian artists, Christian producers, Christian TikTokers, Christian YouTubers, it's the same question: quality or quantity? And the answer is both, but it's quality that's good enough and a lot of it. Let me give you an example. A couple weeks ago, me and my family had a blast going to Big Bear Mountain here in Southern California. Yes, we do get snow in Southern California, and it was incredible. And we went to have some breakfast. This restaurant was booming, it was popping. We walked in, and sure enough, my son wanted pancakes. Now, you can't really screw up pancakes, right? So what happens? He orders pancakes and they bring them out, a massive pancakes. These pancakes were so big that they needed pizza boxes as to-go boxes, right? And we're like, what's those pizza boxes for? And they're like, oh, it's for the pancakes. So what do you think the average person is more excited about? A big thing on their plate, a lot of quantity, or a very small pancake, but oh, the flavors and the nuance of the texture is just incredible. People want quantity, but there's a level of diminishing return. So my advice to everybody who's a Christian creator: make it good enough and then make as much of it as you can. Make it quality enough, make as much of it as you can. So the answer is both, but I would err on the side of quantity once you get your quality good enough. And by the way, the more you make and the more you pay attention, the more deliberate you are, the better you will get and the more the quality will increase. I'm about to crack 1,000 videos on my YouTube channel. Best believe my 1,000th video is gonna be way better than my 500th video. And my 500th video was way better than my 50th video. So the question, quality or quantity, the answer is get the quality good enough and make a lot of it.
Kingstream Entertainment. Ruslan.
All right, guys, we are back and we're going into more of your submissions. We got my man Spencer in the house with some lo-fi vibes. Let's check it out. Oh, I like this. Yeah.
Now be patient in your presence. I give it all. And all to Jesus I surrender. All to Him I freely give. And I will ever love and trust you in your presence daily live. 'Cause
Yo, I like this joint, Spencer. So you're trying to find feedback on a lo-fi direction? I would double down on this, man. I think it's different. I've never really heard a vocal like this over a track like this. So if you're looking at the results, I mean, this has 14,000 views, you know, which is pretty solid. And if you feel like it's getting the results or the streams you want, I don't know why you wouldn't go further and deeper in on this style. You there?
Yeah, I feel you. It's been like I've been trying running ads on different things that I'm. Oh yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
There we go. Cool. I just gotta mute YouTube. That's my bad.
Okay, no worries.
Sorry. All right. There we go. Now I can hear you.
Okay,
Wait.
cool.
Wait. All right. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna go ahead and mute
sorry.
you, sir.
Here. All right, try one more time here. I think this is better.
All right, can you hear me?
There we go.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, so you said you've been running ads on this and you're not seeing the results you want?
Yeah, toned in ads. And it's finally been working. That's why there's the views on there. A lot of Brazilians. But yeah, it's been really cool seeing how it's gone, you know, just kind of leading to that lo-fi sound. So
okay. So this is working on toned in.
Yes. Yeah.
Cool. Dope. Yeah, I would double down on this, man. If it's working, keep submitting it, keep making more of it. I think that the thing is, you really just got to find one thing that really works and work it, you know? Sometimes people just get all over the place and they're trying to do 25 different styles at once. Figure out what works for you, and if something works, you get on with it, and then you can pivot and kind of expand your horizons, you know?
Yeah, I feel that. That's been my problem. Like, I'm still making basically 3 different types of music right now, and like, this one's the one that has the traction, but it's hard to like say no to the other things. Like I make more like vibey indie music that's not branded Christian at all, like completely not branded Christian.
Mm-hmm.
And then also make like straight up like gospel hype rap stuff at the same time.
Yeah, I would look at what is the most unique value proposition to the market. Because we have a lot of jump around Christian hype rap music.
Yeah, facts.
That's an oversaturated space, you know? And not to say you can't be successful in it, you just got to be substantially better than everybody else doing that. And I don't remember your stuff. I don't remember hearing that side of you, but there's guys that are making really good jump around Christian rap music. The Indie Tribes, the John Keiths, the Aaron Coles, like, so it's very difficult to compete with those people that kind of already have a corner on that market.
Yeah, for real.
So, but yeah, I like this, man. I would double down on it, bro. I would double down on it, and you know, if this is what the analytics are showing you is working, keep making more of it.
Cool. Yeah, thank you.
Word up, man. Appreciate you, brother. All right, let's go to my man Dalton, who does not have his name the same on the Zoom as he should on Patreon. You're killing me, Smalls. But that's all right.
She got a lot of attitude, I must say. You can put your heart in a trustee. You've been on a mission with your bestie. Why you got the devil in your lingo, baby? She got a lot of attitude, I must say. You can put your heart in a trustee. You've been on a mission with your bestie. Why you got the devil in your lingo, baby? She called me right up, everything up. We got enough, girl. I don't try to vibe with vibration. You got my attention, I can feel it for your best friend. I can see you marvel how you thought about that X-Men. Looking for a vibe like a kid who need a matchbox. I just seen a mess pop, I can see that head nod. What you think about that? Living out your own life. Tell me if it's wrong or right. Sync flight, gigabytes, short leash, tight rope, ice cold, ice coke. I don't need the height though, only need a night girl. You be rockin' Fendi, I be rockin' like I'm Jimmy. I be Indiana Jones with the whip on Molly, super roll. She got a lot of attitude, I must say. You can put your heart in a trustee. You been on a mission with your bestie. Why you got the devil in your lingo, baby? She called me right up, everything up. We got enough, girl. I don't try to vibe with vibration. got the fashion pack back like a fanny shirt, tied GG's. Jiggy with the profit, I be speaking words from the script like a prophet. Eddie get in first place, going carve a chopper. Jesus got the Bible and the BB got the rocket. Soldier with the pockets. She got a lot of attitude, I must say. You can put your heart in a trustee. You been on a mission with your bestie. Why you got the devil in your lingo, baby? She got a lot of attitude, I must say. You can put your heart in a trustee. You been on a mission with your bestie. Why you got the devil in your lingo, baby? She called me right up, everything up. Think I had enough, girl. I don't try to vibe with vibration. You be rockin' Fendi, I be rockin' like I'm Jimmy. I be Indiana Jones with the whip on Molly, sippin' whoa.
Yo, very interesting, man. I love the beat. I think the visual is really strong. The song is solid. It's good. Some of it, I think the writing, you're gonna keep getting better in the writing standpoint, but I think overall it's dope. I think the messaging might be confusing to some people, like the party scene, and there's like people smoking blunts and, you know what I'm saying, drinking, but then like the song, you're talking about Jesus in the song. I think that might be confusing to people if I'm just looking at it on a straight surface level. I know you probably have a deeper meaning to the set, to the message of the record. So I would just say, just be mindful of that. Like, it's you're gonna hit this corner where like this is not going to appeal to Christians, and this is also good. That like the world is gonna be like, what is this? Like this is not. You know, like where are the girls twerking? Like where's the debauchery? Like, so you're not there either. So it's like this real like weird in between. So I would just say like and if you want to make in between music, that's dope, but be mindful of the message, the visual messaging, and you might need to get more creative with the visual messaging. Jeff P made asked a great question in the chat. He said, "What is your audience? Who do you think your audience is?"
Yeah, it's interesting you say that, man. So I've been so obviously it's been a while since I've been on the platform, but I've been really working. And for this record in particular, I want to answer your question first with, balancing out the two.
Mm-hmm.
The record's called Devil in Your Lingo. So it's trying to resonate with the people, particularly females who do something for influence, the materialistic items, pulling up in the AMG, stuff like that. So it's definitely hard to balance because it's that party scene and then also trying to sprinkle, I'll be speaking words from the script like a prophet, trying to put that in there too.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a very good question to ask. What is my audience? Because right now it's like, I think I've put together a pretty polished, I built up my vault and now I'm putting it out. And then from here on, I'm just going to kind of reverse engineer to see who my audience really is, because now it's like I'm just now picking up on it. So
got it. So you're trying to figure out who your
I still
audience
need to market. And also I need to market as well. I'm not really putting any money into promotion as of now, so I really don't have an answer for who my audience is, but that's why I'm glad you brought it up, because it's like this can bring confliction with my audience and trying to get engagement. So,
and I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting a non-Christian audience, right? But I think you got to go a different direction visually. I think visually it needs to be less like the PG version of like a trapped out rap video.
You know
what I'm saying? It's like you don't want to make like the teen pop version of the world. Like you want to make your own thing and package it in a way that is different, and feels different and looks different. And then I would say also is safe enough to where the folks that know you're a Christian could still rock with it, because I think if you're going, because this is like an in-between, and I think the way to reach non-Christians, in my opinion, is you either got to make the record exceptionally, outstandingly well, where they can't stop but acknowledge it. This is where I think the Nick D's crush it. This is where the Toby Nwigwe's crush it.
Right.
Or you got to have like an outlandish amount of social currency, and the record has to be good. So this is where I think Kanye crushes it, right? Is that the music is good but there's a degree of clout that is like out of this world. So I think you gotta, and then the visual has to be congruent to that. It can't be too far to completely alienate the Christians, and it can't also be too ratchet where like the world is like, what in the world is this, you know?
Yeah, no, that's really good advice, man, because it's like, obviously I'm in a certain position trying to push this out as an artist, but then somebody to review it, I'm sure it's probably pretty hard. But no, that's great advice, bro. I appreciate that.
Word up, man. Appreciate you, brother. I think I'm going to go to a record that just came out that kind of captures this, what I'm trying to articulate. And it's the new Lecrae and Andy Mineo song I'll play for you guys if you haven't heard it. Let me pull this up here for you guys. I think this record is very strong. It's not my favorite Lecrae and Andy record video, but I think this kind of captures that.
I'm a young man, getting what I came for. Cause I work hard, I got everything I prayed for. Money came fast, so now I take my day slow. Me and Craig, just like MJG and A-Ball. Talk that talk. I just bought the flowers on a weekday. Baby, why would I cheat? You my cheat day. You a treat, that's right. You a snack. Fighting with your jeans, cause you got it like that. Well, okay, tell me what y'all fake. Mad about the date, now I'm great. Cause I remember when I ain't have a wait on a date. Only had enough to pay for matinee. Now I'm straight, every morning feeling like a Saturday. Well, they doing nothing, got a lot to say. How you never had COVID, you still got no taste. Some girl I used to date, she pretend we was friends. She like, OMG, know it's been a minute. Tell me where you been, huh? Been about it, hey. Back up off me, man, it's getting crowded. Hey, when I'm in Cali, got it in and out it. Whole lot of goofies in the spot, so I'm dipping at it. Adios. In the gym, getting brolic. At the party, we don't bother anybody. Always kept it solid. You know I always kept it solid. Riding through the city in the place I dwell. We just two young fellas in the ATL. We don't never cause trouble when we out in the streets, but then that's the sound of the police. I was shook, but I kept it cool. Pulled us over on the shoulder just to say he dug the tunes. Then he let me off with a warning. We was on our way. 45 in the 50 till I hit the highway. Been about it, glory to the Father. I don't do the job. I went vegan for the weekend. Now I'm back to beef and broccoli. Sipping sake, practice wabi sabi. I don't need a thotty. My girl got that body yaddy. When we walk inside the party, they like, OMG, know it's been a minute. Tell me where you been, huh? Been about it, hey. Back up off me, man, it's getting crowded. Hey, when I'm in Cali, got it in and out it. Whole lot of goofies in the spot, so I'm dipping at it. Adios. In the gym, getting brolic. At the party, we don't bother anybody. Always kept it solid. You know I always kept it solid.
Anyway, I don't think that's like the craziest song. Like, I think the song's okay. Some of you guys really like the song. I'm not a big fan of the record, but I do think that visual is really dope. And I think that visual is like an homage to hip hop and really captures that balance of like, it's not so wild where you're going to turn Christians off, but it's also not so, it's not the same as what the world does, you know? So hold on, let me see this little outside, this end part. I never watched the end of this. Oh, it's just
I actually like the record, bro. The record's groovy. It's got a bop to
I think the record's meh, personally. I think the video is really fire. Like, I think I think they knocked it out of the park with Coming In Hot, and Coming In Hot is such a classic record that I think this is just kind of like, it's cool, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna let you go, brother. Let me bring in my guy, Just Raised. Appreciate you too. We got Just Raised in the house. What's up, brother?
It's good, my guy.
Chilling.
It's good with you.
Chilling.
I also think that song is kind of.
Yeah, it's like I think that they
That's
have
cool.
They have the ability to make way stronger songs. You know,
right?
So it's like if I know how good they are. Now I didn't understand why that sounded like we're just experimenting in the song in the studio, just trying out stuff, trying out flows and vibes, not like let's get together and make a great record, you know?
Right, especially at their level.
Yeah.
Of talent.
Yes. Yes. So, but it's cool. It's solid. It's not bad. I'm not saying it's trash. I'm saying I just think it could have been better. But anyway, let's talk about what you got here. New record.
I'm flowing off the top, I can't call it. Too many people gas looking caustic. Soon as we disagree, you say I lost it. It low-key leave me feeling agnostic. Pride, feel I'm the apple of your eye. Till I'm singing sounds of blackness, everything's gonna be alright. Y'all steady dropping racks when I jump around for Jesus. But when I'm repping black, it's like the body gets bulimic. How y'all serving Jesus, but ignore his pigment? His melanated majesty is more than just a figment of our imagination. I'm feeling inundated. It's why we're in a nation complacent with the status quo, comfortable in their complexion. They don't know how to let it go, like it won't really. Black towns drown underwater. Now y'all swim up in these lakes like that won't really a slaughter. But wonder why I question your faith when you disregard it. When it gets brought up, it's clear this plight. You don't understand the way y'all tried to crucify, pray up on the stand. When half these Christian bands only claim them for the bands, it's crazy. I'm flowing off the top, I can't pause it. Too many big. Soon as we disagree, you say I lost it. It low-key leave me feeling agnostic. It low-key. The separation of church and state. People care more for your affiliation than they do your faith. People quick to condemn and call it love, forgetting bodies in their closet. Like, who are you to judge? It's crazy how much grace we don't give, but expect it in return. Policing personal convictions like it's something you discern. With so much hypocrisy, it's hard to see the God we serving obsolete. This the type of stuff that leaves me grieving for the body and clinging to the cross, weeping like we was up in the lobby. It's crazy. I'm flowing off the top, I can't call it. Too many people gas looking caustic. Soon as we disagree, you say I lost it. It low-key leave me feeling agnostic. It low-key leave me feeling agnostic. It low-key leave me feeling.
Yo, well done, brother. I think we're having an issue on the YouTube, and if you guys are in the upload Wi-Fi is tripping. Did the stream drop? Yo, those of you guys that got YouTube pulled up, is the stream dropping out? It looks like it's dropping out. This is so annoying. Give me a sec. That joint went from like 8, 9 megabytes up to like less than a megabyte. This is crazy.
Dang.
I can't wait to freaking move and get a new spot, bro. This is so annoying. Because what it is like they just put everybody. I feel like everybody's on the same Wi-Fi, not the same Wi-Fi, like the same internet for the entire unit. So no matter how well I run the line or what router I get or what modem I get, someone starts gaming right now and they're 5 houses over. The whole joint goes down. So I'm trying to see if this is streaming. Are we still up? Let me see. Let me just pull a link up.
It's a little laggy for me.
Dang. Yo, that's whack. Hold up. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're better. Let me see. Yeah, because they say it's like peak times when people are on the internet.
Yeah.